go for auto.
When we have a go for auto sequence start, Endeavour's onboard computers have primary control of all the vehicle's critical functions. T-minus 20. T-minus 15 seconds. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. We have a go for main engine start. We have 3 main engines running. 3, 2, 1. And have main engine cut off.
GLS safing is in progress.
GLS safing is in progress.
Path 101, DFS moted to 102, LDB shows 1. Headed to USB, perform RSLS aboard. GLS safing is in progress. Copy, launch team, that's page 909.
We have a cutoff of the main engines. The countdown clock has stopped.
CDR, perform BFS safing. And NTD, GLS safing is inward. Ignition septics are saved. All engines are in post-shutdown standby. GLS is go for orbiter APU shutdown. And we have no MPS fire detectors tripped at this time. Copy. CMPL, do you have your water? Safing. Water is on. Go ahead, CDR. BFS safing is complete. JBFX, have you terminated your launch cooling spray? PLT, perform APU shutdown. APU shutdown's in work. CMPL, CLOX, verify lock fleet path is established. CMPL can verify. CLOX verified. CMPS, start LH2 topping and line drain, sequence 29. Copy. GLS, fire detector status. No MPS fire detectors were tripped and our primary safing is complete. We'll go for transition to G9. MPL, fire and leak detectors. Step 31.
We look good. All green.
Copy. And CMPL, report your word, Louis status.
Water is, SSB heat shield spray is running.
CLHY, report your leak detector status. LH1. Report leak detector status. No leaks detected at this time. Copy, and is the tank vented? It is vented. Copy. CGSS verify OA is extended and locked. CGSS can verify extended, locked, and no indications of fire. Copy. PLT, do you have your APU shutdown? APU shutdown is complete. Copy. Launch team, proceed to the safing sequences, page 935.
The program cutoff of Endeavour's onboard computers has occurred unscheduled. Everything appears to be safe with the crew.
Page 935. ISL? ISL verified. DPS?
DPS verified.
CCME? CCME verified. CSME? SME verified. CMPL?
No fire verified.
CLHY? CLHY verifies 8910. CLOX? CLOX verifies 11 and 12. HTD? HTD verifies 13 and 14. CGSS? CGSS verifies 15. APU? APU verifies 16. CBHY? CBHY verifies 17. EPD? EPD verifies 18 and 19. WOS? CWS verifies. CBRS? CBRS verifies 21. Airport safety checks are complete. Proceed to sequence 18, page 1033.
Has just reported that he and the rest of his crew are prepared to leave the vehicle.
Go ahead. Yeah, we're anxious to get our comm to low power, save the power amplifier a little bit. Okay, we'll get there shortly. Copy.
And the crew members with their helmets still on are beginning to come out of Endeavour. 6 astronauts will be egressing in the next few minutes. It looks like Peter Weissoff was the first to come out, followed by Dan Bursch.
And CMQ-CO2C, steps 141 being not performed, 142 through 147 not performed.
Copy.
OTCCSM.
Go ahead.
Side hatch is open. We'll be going off the net.
Copy that.
Standing by now for the remaining 4 crew members to depart the shuttle Endeavour. Just about an hour ago, we did have a main engine cut off with the countdown clock reading T-minus 0. However, the solid rocket boosters did not ignite. The onboard computers on Endeavour did their function well. They stopped the launch sequence from reaching its termination point of launching Endeavour with booster ignition. The computers did their job as they have been programmed to do, and that is if all of the aspects of the critical launch components on the vehicle are not in their proper order, then launch will not proceed. They are designed that way. Past experience when we've had situations like this, and this has occurred 4 times before, that the normal operation is to treat the main engines as if they have flown, therefore having to go in and replace them before we can fly Endeavour. The timeline is somewhat nebulous right now. We're not sure exactly how long that operation would take. Part of the discussion that'll take place over the next several days is what will we do with Discovery, which is in the vehicle assembly building and scheduled to roll out to pad 39B this evening. That decision, of course, will have to be made today on whether we will roll out. The decision will also be needing to come as to which vehicle will be ready to go first. So these are some tasks that the mission managers will be addressing over the next couple of days. Meanwhile, back on Endeavour, we do have another of our 6 astronauts has left the vehicle and will be standing by for the remaining astronauts to disembark and to then return back to their crew quarters, and then ultimately on back to the Johnson Space Center as a decision on this flight is made.
OTC ASP is on com. Go ahead. Okay, let's stand by. Looks like we got everybody on their way out, and I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, great.
And keeping with tradition and protocol, the commander, Mike Baker, will be the last of the crew to leave. Once they are all out, they will depart the pad, make their way back to the operations and checkout building where their crew quarters are located, and then discuss preparations for returning to Johnson Space Center.